Michiganders across the state face a daily dilemma where their next meal will come from. Behind the scenes, agencies and organizations are working to fill that gap. In our Take 5 to Care Hunger and Hope series, TV5's Blake Keller shows us the significance of food bank volunteers and how you can help your neighbors who may be left hungry.
Well, so many of our neighbors during this time of pandemic are really experiencing hunger for the first time.
22 counties the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan serves. President and CEO Kara Ross and Diane Keenan, Executive Director at Eastside Soup Kitchen in Saginaw, can attest in every county, food insecurity doesn't discriminate.
There's a lot of senior citizens, and they're sharing with me that they just don't have the funds to purchase healthy food.
Keenan has seen a new trend at her food distributions. People are visiting food drives for the very first time. One man's visit has stuck with her.
And he asked me, what do I do? I've never been in this situation. I've never had to ask for help before. He had tears in his eyes.
But for those familiar, factoring in food giveaways into their schedule isn't new.
We come at least once a month. I try to come about once a week.
The soup kitchen here in Saginaw typically feeds 200 to 300 people. And since the pandemic, like we've seen at other food distribution sites, that number has dramatically increased.
So on an average day, we may have 600 people.
With more people in need, can food insecurity ever be solved?
That is ultimately the goal.
The dynamic of our needs are always changing.
But Keenan and Ross both say volunteers help address those changing needs.
We really heavily rely on our volunteers.
So our partner agencies are out every day in parking lots, serving their neighbors, and really trying to ramp up efforts when job loss occurs or when things like the pandemic hit.
Or take initiative and hold a neighborhood drive.
Some people have food drives at their church or their organizations that they belong to.
And a single dollar covers more than you think.
Every dollar is 6 meals, and we rely on that. A $5, $10, $20 donation goes a very long way.
Every dollar helps up front, but behind the scenes, groups like Feeding America and the Food Bank Council of Michigan endlessly work on policy reform and legislation.
We have many partners working on that daily to make sure that we can have the resources that we need.
Now, the support and resources does more than you know. It helps these agencies fight hunger daily and helps them offer consistent and equal access to healthy foods. For this Take 5 to Care special report, I'm Blake Keller, WNEMTV5.
Blake, thank you. To donate or to find out more information on volunteering, we've compiled an entire list of resources that can be found on our website, WNEM.com.